Yep, got some cabbage. Those two were planted way earlier. They've been there a while. I didn't plant them so close together, but the rest of these, that one was kind of tough. These leaves were very brittle. They were long and dangly, so I buried them pretty good. They're gonna be really nice. These are the other plants I have growing this winter. They're looking fantastic. I'll go over there so I can get a closer look at them. There's actually a head of cabbage on this one, so that's nice. Here are flax. They're flowering really pretty. New flower. More cabbage. The deer got a hold of them, but they're still coming back. Yeah. Tough little plants, I tell you what, man. The deer are not nice sometimes. I like the deer though. I don't have a problem with the deer, just they mangle my plants. Doing stuff this time of the year. Here's some collard. And in the corner here is broccoli. That's actually a broccoli. And the ones on top are broccoli as well. Those 4. There were 5, but one of them just, I don't know, something got to it. You can barely see it over there. It's got tiny little leaves coming off of it. Right in between the cabbage and the other broccoli, the big broccoli in there, right, is a, what is she? Oh, I'm forgetting the name of that now. That little plant by the stake, that's something else that Nellie planted. Let's see. These are some peas, growing very well. Nellie helped me with these a while ago. Yeah, really. Taking a hold, they're getting flowers. That one is not doing good. And there's some parsley here. 2 different types, a curly and a Italian, I believe, or something like that. Some nationality. Okay. We have plants that grow really well in the winter. Even if it freezes, these plants will be fine. Some of these plants I'm not sure. But these 3, there's a collard on the top row, a mustard green in the middle row, and a red mustard as the bottom row. And you can see they are growing really well. They are just healthy. They're coming in real even. Wish I could get everything to do this. Like if you saw those turnip and kohlrabi, those are not coming in as nice as I would have liked. Well, they're okay. They'll come around. But these, I'm not gonna have to do much to them at all. They'll just fill in. That's what I want them to do. And then Nellie might thin them when she wants to eat some. But it's interesting. There's some other things growing here. I don't know if you noticed, but there's some squash that popped up from the compost that I have in here. Yeah, I mean, I don't really even know what all this is, but there's like 3 or 4 different types of, like those might even be watermelon. I don't know. There's just anything. Then I have a bunch over here. Crazy. I got so many things growing. Those I know won't survive a frost though. Any frost that hits will wipe those out immediately. A lot of these avocado too won't survive a frost. And it's gonna frost. We're still, in December. Come January, February, it'll drop below freezing a few times. I don't know if these will make it. The chia, they've been tolerant to cool weather. They've actually kicked ass in cool weather. When it got cold, they really took off, and it was amazing. I had no idea these chia would be so nice. So I have some other plants I put in here. Nellie helped me. Some pansies. Those are all pansies. They're freeze tolerant. They will survive a freeze. Okay. They turned pink and this one's about to fall off. But yeah, I mean, this plant is just amazing. It's been so healthy. It took a long time to get going. They were very slow. But holy moly, well, now that they have, look how thick and heavy they are. Geez, they're solid. And they're giving cotton. I mean, look at it. They're cotton all over it. That's not the way they're supposed to look, but still cotton. I don't know, just a couple spots that didn't fill in as well. There's a really thick, I spilled more seed there than I meant to, and you can see how thick it is. It's kind of nice. I think it'll grow like crazy all winter. Look how big it's getting. That's from last year. That plant is from last year. Never, yeah. But here we have chia. These are the small seeds I planted, and they're going to be those nice big plants that were in my brick garden. You can see some weeds in here, like that's a weed. That is a chia though. There's other weeds in here, weed. They're mixed in. A lot of chia. They're growing so good. I'm loving them. Chia is cool. It's a cool plant. And they seem to be real tolerant to the cold. Actually, they grow great in the cold. They grow even better when it's cold. It's awesome. And here is flax. So I threw a bunch of flax seed down, and they haven't come in nearly as thick. I put a lot of seed, and there's a lot here that didn't come in, but there's a lot that's growing there. As they get bigger, it'll fill in nice. And over here, I planted a bunch more cabbage that Nellie bought. I need to water these. They look like they do need to be watered. Water them. I'll do that after I core. These are some I planted a few days ago. They are really responding. I had to plant them very deep because the stems were real long. But that's good. They're going to grow even better and produce some nice cabbage if the deer don't get them again. That's what I did with this fencing and the bamboo, is to protect them from the deer. Hopefully that'll discourage the deer. I don't know. But deer have never really liked the cabbage as much. They like collard like crazy. They'll eat that collard fast, but the cabbage they kind of avoid it. I don't know. It's like they're expanding their diet. They like sunflowers now. They never ate those before, and who knows what's next. They're even eating some of the tithonia. That tithonia, they were munching on that one. Specifically the tithonia right here. That's like a dead tithonia. I'm not pulling it up because it's not completely dead. I don't know. I'm just leaving. Got some growth, so I'm letting it go. Not in the way, so. But yeah, the deer were eating this. That's why that stem is bit off there. There's some seeds I might save. It's kind of empty.